Welcome to this standalone explainer on process reward models. The core problem: a right answer can hide completely wrong reasoning, and if you only grade the answer, you will never catch it. This is the bridge that carries us from what humans like toward what is actually correct. By the end, you will understand the difference between outcome and process rewards and see a worked example where grading every step catches a lucky guess that outcome grading rewards. Here is the plan: outcome rewards versus process rewards, why a dense signal makes it easy to localize mistakes, a worked example that catches a lucky guess, and how these models power guided search and fight reward hacking. Think of a maths teacher marking an exam. A teacher who only marks the final answer teaches you almost nothing. You know you failed, but not where. A teacher who marks every line shows exactly which step went wrong. That is the whole difference. Outcome reward is the final answer only, sparse. Process reward is a score per step, dense. The idea was set up by Uesato and colleagues in 2022 and then nailed by Lightman's 2023 paper, Let's Verify Step by Step, at OpenAI. To do it, they collected an enormous data set, 800,000 individual reasoning steps, each labeled by a human as good or bad. That dataset is called PRM 800K, and their headline finding was clear. On hard math, step-level grading beats final answer grading. Why does density help so much? The technical answer is credit assignment. An outcome reward gives you a single bit at the end of a 20-step chain. That one bit cannot possibly tell you which step was the mistake. A process reward attaches a score to every step, so the model learns exactly which move to fix. Here is the example that makes it click: solve 3x equals 12. Watch step 1, the model subtracts instead of dividing and gets 9, just wrong. But then it checks its work, notices the contradiction, and redoes it correctly to get 4. The outcome reward sees only the correct final 4 and gives full marks, blind to the early blunder. The process model scores that first step at 0.02. This is exactly how you catch a lucky guess or a fluke where 2 errors cancel out. Outcome grading would happily reinforce the broken reasoning. Process grading refuses to. There is a second powerful use: guided search. Suppose the model can start a proof 2 different ways. Score the first step of each branch. Branch A looks strong at 0.85, so keep exploring it. Branch B looks weak at 0.10, so prune it before wasting any more compute. By scoring partial solutions, the very same process model now steers exploration instead of just grading the final result. You spend your compute only on the promising paths, which is a huge part of how reasoning models search efficiently. Here's that first example drawn out, step by step. Each step lights up with its own score. 3 of them are green and healthy, but step 1 glows red at 0.02, the error caught the instant it happens. That is the dense signal an outcome reward simply cannot give you. But process rewards are not free. Human step labels are very expensive. 800,000 of them is a colossal effort. Process models can themselves be gamed by steps that only look valid, and even deciding whether a step is correct can be ambiguous. That cost is precisely what pushed the field toward rewards. You can simply check by machine, which is where the next videos go. And here is the payoff measured. On hard competition math, using a process reward to select answers beats an outcome reward by a clear margin, several points of solve rate. When the reasoning is long and there are many ways to go wrong, knowing where things broke is worth a lot. If you compress this whole video into one word, it is dense. A sparse reward gives you a single bit right at the end of a long chain, and it cannot tell you where things went wrong. A dense reward, a score after every step, localizes the error and even lets you steer a search by pruning weak branches. The longer and harder the reasoning, the more that density is worth. That is the entire case for process rewards. So, to sum up, process reward models score reasoning step by step, a dense signal that localizes errors, powers guided search, and resists hacking. Their one weakness is the cost of labels, which raises an irresistible question. What if the reward needed no labels at all? In the next standalone video, we answer it with O1 and test time compute. Thanks for watching.